Kevin Durant, Coinbase, and the million-dollar Bitcoin mystery, a deep dive. When Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong announced that NBA superstar Kevin Durant had finally regained access to a Bitcoin account he had lost nearly a decade ago, it seemed like a feel-good story for sports fans and crypto enthusiasts alike. Durant had purchased Bitcoin in 2016, forgotten his login information, and left the cryptocurrency untouched as it skyrocketed in value. But the news quickly became controversial. Social media erupted, not with congratulations, but with criticism. Ordinary users expressed frustration that it took Coinbase so long to help someone, even a famous athlete, recover access, highlighting a tension between celebrity privilege and everyday users' experiences in the crypto world. Durant's interest in Bitcoin started in 2016, shortly after joining the Golden State Warriors. He attended a dinner hosted by venture capitalist Ben Horowitz, where the term Bitcoin was mentioned repeatedly. The conversation piqued Durant's curiosity, and he and his business partner Rich Kleiman decided to invest. At that time, Bitcoin was trading around $650 per coin, and the idea of digital currency was still largely niche. Many athletes didn't have exposure to crypto, making Durant one of the early high-profile investors in the space. The investment, though modest at the time, would grow into a substantial fortune as Bitcoin's value increased over the years. Soon after buying Bitcoin, Durant lost access to his account. Over the next several years, he and Kleiman tried repeatedly to regain entry, but the login information remained elusive. While the exact amount Durant purchased has not been publicly confirmed, even a small investment would now be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more. The lost account became a minor legend in tech circles, a cautionary tale about the importance of secure storage and password management, and a reminder that even wealthy, famous individuals can struggle with basic account recovery. To understand the scale of Durant's holdings, it's important to consider how Bitcoin has changed since he invested. Since 2016, Bitcoin hit nearly $20,000 in late 2017 before a steep decline. It went through a crypto winter where prices stabilized at lower levels. In 2020 and 2021, Bitcoin surged to over $60,000, reflecting growing institutional interest. Today, it's trading around $117,000, meaning even small holdings from 2016 would have multiplied dramatically. Durant's forgotten Bitcoin is a perfect example of the massive growth early investors have seen if they held onto their coins. When Armstrong tweeted that Durant had recovered his account, some users praised the platform's eventual action. But many others criticized the company for taking so long to respond and questioned whether average users would receive the same attention. Critics argued that Coinbase favors high-profile clients or investors with connections, leaving ordinary people to navigate slow or confusing customer support. Social media responses highlighted stories of users who had been locked out of accounts for years without resolution. Part 6 Durant's relationship with Coinbase. Durant and Kleiman aren't just users, they are also investors and partners of Coinbase. Through their firm 35 Ventures, they entered a multi-year promotional agreement with the exchange in 2021. This partnership has raised questions about whether celebrity connections influenced the speed of the recovery. Coinbase denies preferential treatment, but the situation highlights the importance of transparency in financial services. Durant's story is part of a larger trend of celebrities entering the cryptocurrency market. From athletes to actors, public figures have promoted or invested in crypto, sometimes helping to raise awareness, and sometimes attracting criticism. Celebrity involvement can boost visibility for cryptocurrency but also contributes to a perception that the industry caters to the famous or wealthy, making ordinary users feel marginalized. Durant's case became a symbol of this dynamic. For teens or anyone new to crypto, Durant's story offers several lessons. 1. Secure your accounts. Always use strong passwords and backup recovery information. 2. Understand volatility. Cryptocurrency can grow in value but can also fluctuate. 3. Be cautious with exchanges. Platforms can experience delays or technical issues. Even celebrity investors face challenges, and connections don't guarantee success for ordinary users. These lessons are important in building financial literacy and understanding how to protect digital assets safely. The controversy also highlights larger issues in the crypto industry. Regulators in the US and worldwide are increasingly focused on customer protection, account security, and transparency in exchanges. High-profile cases like Durant's illustrate why clear rules may be needed to ensure all users receive fair treatment. Coinbase and other exchanges face pressure to improve customer support, provide better recovery options, and maintain trust with a broad user base, not just celebrities or investors with media reach. Durant now has access to his account, potentially worth millions, but the public debate continues. Will his experience lead to improvements in customer service at Coinbase? Will regulators impose stricter standards to protect everyday users? And how will other celebrities approach crypto in a way that doesn't disadvantage average participants? This story is more than a personal win, it's a lens on the growing pains of a young financial industry, and a reminder that technology and finance can be exciting, powerful, and complicated. Kevin Durant's lost and found Bitcoin account tells a story about money, technology, celebrity influence, and fairness. While the headlines focus on the millionaire athlete regaining access, the deeper lesson is about the systems and protections needed to make cryptocurrency safe and accessible for everyone.